we
Says,
go. Good morning, good morning, good
says we're
morning.
live. It says we're live.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Happy Monday. We're here. Better late than never.
We are a little late. Sorry about that, but that is all good. I'm streaming live from Tennessee. This is my friend Emma.
I'm live in Newfoundland, Canada. Brits in Canada.
You guys,
That's my handle.
you guys hold your scroll. Emma is a firecracker, 100%. She is going to tell you why she loves this place, where we're at. She's going to give you real and raw Emma, and this is why I absolutely 100% love her. Real and raw.
I
So,
love you.
so Emma, just real quick, why are we here? Like, what are we doing?
Why are we here? Well, a little over what, 6, 7 weeks ago. Are you gonna draw? I'm with my little girl in my car. This is what we do. We do things on the fly and we make it work. So I'm a single mom. Recently finalized my divorce. Literally just recently. I've got 4 incredible daughters. I have a I've had a very challenging few years navigating the separation of my children and everything else, but here we are. I'm no stranger to being in an online space, but this is something extremely different. It landed in my lap about 6, 7 weeks ago, and basically I was like hooked from the moment. I love you. I'm trying to talk, and I love your singing, but can we sing after? I know, I'm sorry. She wants to sing, bless her. But like I'm no stranger to product-based businesses. Never explored travel and lifestyle ever, and literally I was tagged in a video, and it was like, wow, what is this? And so I reached out to Nicole and Nikki, myself and Sonia did, and then like before we knew it, here we are. And it's been an absolute whirlwind. And literally, if you've ever done anything like in a network marketing space, anything like that before, forget whatever you've learned in the past when it comes to product based, because this is like, just wipe the board clean, because we are in a whole new space. The industry has shifted dramatically, and I cannot put that to you strongly enough. This is a whole other energy of awesomeness, the community. But what is it? It is a membership based digital luxury travel and lifestyle subscription. And so what that means is, just think Netflix meets travel and lifestyle. If like Netflix and like what, Amazon Prime and all of them got together and had a baby, you've got the awesomeness that is Travel Advantage. It's an app. It's super simple. You download it to your phone, you pay a monthly subscription, but you get back so much. It is not an empty membership, and it's like, boom. I love it. I'm very passionate about it, as you can
Yes, you
tell.
are. You are very passionate. I too myself, I wake up excited. I go to bed excited. Like, I used to like, okay, I'll turn on the TV, watch some shows, and I'm like, I can't even watch a show anymore. I'm like looking up or life experiences. I'm looking up just all the things. Like, where am I going? Where am I taking my family? What am I doing? Like, my membership is going directly into my little travel piggy bank.
Do you know what? I seen you post something earlier, and I was like, that is exactly it. Like, think about this. Like, I know one of the girls, like Maria, she was talking to me, like, her and her husband had a travel savings account, and they put a few bucks in it every month to save for their annual trip. And then this happened. And so the difference with this is, you pay your monthly subscription, but then every month that you pay your subscription, they literally give it you back dollar for dollar in loyalty points.
Well,
They give you
and
double back if you do the turbo. And then, like, so at the end of 12 months, so not only do you get like wholesale pricing for everything, but they have these amazing life experience trips. And I'm actually going to book one later today, myself and Evie Drew. There's one to Beijing, there's one to China, and I'm booking that for me and my daughter to go on. It's early September. But like, if I'd have been with them 12 months, I would actually be able to use 100% of my loyalty points. So keeping in mind, as a turbo, 12 months is like 3,000 US. And I would literally be able to pay for me and Evie to go to Beijing for free. We just have to pay our flights.
Yeah. Yes. Like these life experiences are game changers. Like I already told my kids the day I signed up, I'm like, look, we are going places. Like I am taking you on a vacation every single year. You're going on one with me for free. You're going on one with me for free. You're going on one with me for free.
I like, do you ever see that Oprah meme? And she's like, you get a free vacation and you get a free vacation. It's legit that. It's legit that.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not only that, like, I mean, since I joined, okay, so just to put it into context, I hadn't been back. I love you. She's got a fan here and she's like fanning me. I love her. So I hadn't been back to the UK 9 years. Why? Because I couldn't afford to. Like when I was with my ex-husband, we have 4 children, plus my mom lived here with us as well. I remember the one year we looked at going back to the UK, and for the 6 of us, because I didn't have Evie at the time, it was going to cost $8,000 in flights. 8 grand in just flights. So that's no hotels, that's no taxi or car rental. That was literally just flights. I went back with Evie 27th of June, which would have been my wedding anniversary, which is really ironic. And I saved over $400 on the flights for me and Evie. It cost us like $1,500 for the flights because of the platform. And then not only that, like with the flights, so every time I book something on there, I bank travel credits as well. So I'm just constantly getting something back. I get loyalty points for being a member, but then every time I use it, I also get travel credits. And it's like,
for my birthday,
I've seen people book hotels for free.
Yes, Laura just posted that she did a hotel for free. She's like, I banked this and I paid nothing because of travel credits and loyalty points. You can
100%.
Oh my gosh. And then I went to Nashville for my birthday and I banked travel credits. Like usually I go camping or something like that, but I'm like, you know what? The weather's weird. You know what? I'm going to use the platform.
Love it.
And I was like, we're going swimming. We're going to a hotel. We're getting away from everything. Anyway, and the travel platform, after I booked it, said, congratulations, you've earned, 137 travel credits or whatever, this and that. And I'm like, I'm just banking it.
I booked a hotel the other weekend, which is like, it's a really bougie hotel. It's in a spa here in downtown St. John's in Newfoundland. And I paid just over $200. I looked it up to compare. Now, bearing in mind, it was a suite. It had got a jacuzzi tub. It was like, it's bougie. It's bougie. And like, I paid just over $200. I looked to compare. The cheapest I could find was $270 and above plus taxes, because that's the other thing I love. When you go on our app and you book anything, that price that you see there is actually taxes included.
Yes.
And I earned back over 200 travel credits, which doesn't sound a lot because the travel credits are 100 equals $1. But I'm telling you now, I've already banked a few $100 of those travel credits, but I've just used them as I've gone along because you're getting wholesale pricing. Then you can use some of your loyalty points up to a certain amount. I love the fact that it converts into Canadian for me. So if it says I could use, say, 10 loyalty points, that's effectively 15 to 20 Canadian off the price. And then if you've got those travel credits but like banked as well, you can save even more. So a hotel or something that is going to cost you normally, say, I don't know, $500, you could get down to like 250.
You know what? While you're talking about that, before you popped on, I was looking at, I just randomly, like, I have a lot of people in California, like, and a lot of their trips are going to South Lake Tahoe.
I would love to go to California, just so you know.
Oh, you have to go, Emma. You have to go.
I want to go everywhere. I'm like, oh my God.
I mean, I'm going to see you in Vegas, right?
Yes, but okay. I have like a list, I think 5 places already. And from now, like the 17th is Mexico. No, hang on, baby. From now through till the beginning of October, it's literally August, September, October. Don't spray that now, babe. she's got my Sol de Janeiro, my first
so
Sol
good.
de Janeiro. I need it for all the trips, so I smell beachy. But like I'm going to Mexico. Then the beginning of September is Portugal. Then I'm coming back and going to Beijing with Evie. Then I'm coming back and going straight back out to Vegas.
Yeah.
And then I'm coming back and I'm going to Dubai because there's a life experience trip in Dubai early October.
And that's
So
also,
tell me about California. I'm sorry. I'm on a mission.
like Heather's birthday, right? So everybody's
Yes.
celebrate Heather's
Yes.
birthday in Dubai. So that's absolutely amazing. And then we're going to Hawaii in March. Don't forget Hawaii.
Yes.
Don't forget Hawaii.
And I said to the kids the other day as well, like that. Well, like I really want to take them to New York around Christmas time
oh my
for
gosh,
shopping.
I saw those prices. I was doing comparisons, or somebody did comparisons, and they put it in the chat or something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about New York during Christmas. It would be
That's a
absolutely
dream. That's a dream.
dreamy. And it was
Go
like
ice skating in the square with a big tree, like
thousands of dollars, Emma. I was like, oh my gosh, we could drive there. It might take us a day, but we can drive there.
I could meet you in New York. I'm just saying.
Is that a key?
Oh my gosh, should we like film this?
Like, well,
Okay,
we could be Home Alone.
We might be planning something a little bit later. Okay,
There we go.
I think we might be doing this. Okay, I'm excited now. Okay, speaking of comparisons though, but before we got on, I was looking at booking.com and Travel Advantage for Lake Tahoe because that's where a lot of my friends go from Cali. So real quick, I'm going to just like share that comparison real fast so people can see
I love this.
one comparison. So this is,
And I love this because literally we can talk about this all day and be excited, but until, like I had a friend and she came over and I sat down and physically showed her, she was like, oh, she didn't get it until she got it.
yeah. No, well, and that's the thing, like once you see it, you cannot unsee it. I mean, once you see what this platform offers and what it is that we're saying that you can pay a membership and you get it back double in your travel piggy bank, it's like you just can't.
I love that. Travel piggy bank.
But on like Lake Tahoe, hi baby. On Lake Tahoe, it says October 9th through 13th.
Yeah.
One room. The Hilton Vacation Club Lake Tahoe South was $561.
Wow.
And then there was another one on here. So 561 and then Margaritaville 752. Okay, so 561 and 752. I just want to pop on over to the Travel Advantage app real quick because
she's covering herself in my perfume right now.
because
it's going through my purse.
Well, you know what? That perfume is amazing. So
well, no, she's not spraying my Sol de Janeiro.
Oh.
She's found another one in my purse.
So booking.com was, what did I say? 750
5 something and 7 something.
So 561 for the Hilton. And it's right here, 358 on the travel app. The savings. The elite savings is 232, turbo discount 52. You can use $20 in loyalty points.
Wow.
So we literally went from 561 to 358.
That's wild. and I mean, I can show like, yes, just a tiny bit, tiny bit. Now I got my red lipstick. Oh my God, pray for me. It's fine. It will wash off. It's fine. But like I can show people so many examples, and I think that's the thing. Like for a lot of people, it's because this is so new. This is not a new company. Like this company is very well established. They're like 12 years established in Europe. We've got almost 1 million members. It's just that it's brand new here in North America, and so like. Being the first to hear about it, like I've spoke to an abundance of people, and you've got people that are obviously skeptical because they're like, this is too good to be true. And that's why I was like, no, I wanted to beautiful. I wanted to show people. That's why I was like, come on, kids. We went and booked the Best Western for a night. I saved $70 to $80 on that room. I saved over $100 recently on the room. I saved over $300 on my flights back to the UK. And like, so it's okay. I've shown people, but until they're ready, it's like,
Yeah.
Mommy.
it's okay. It's fine.
Until people, for me, Emma, I don't want things. I want experiences. And I think a lot more of the world than we know they don't want things.
No, and I think, what are you doing?
Advise that your call may be.
My daughter is like, okay, sit. I don't know what she just pressed. She was calling security or something.
Oh, Lord.
It's fine. What I've learned, and I can tell you this from the bottom of my heart personally, like my life in 2022, November 2022, when me and my ex-husband separated, like I have in the last 2.5 years, I had to leave my marital home that I was desperate to keep because I loved it. And then I realized, you know what? What's the point in keeping bricks and mortar? It's a place. It's not home. It's a house. And so I have gotten rid of. It's actually gluttonous. The amount of stuff that I'd accumulated in that home in 9 years. And yes, some of it was of sentimental value, but the reality is, like, I'm now in my third house. I'm covered in lipstick. Like I moved to one house first, July last year. Then I moved to a friend's for a couple of weeks until I got myself situated. And then I moved out to CBS and I was there for 6-7 months. And then I moved to the house I'm in now in April. I'm still getting rid of crap. And what makes me sad, not sad actually, it's kind of refreshing and it's kind of like, oh, I should get rid of it. But at the same time, I think, well, what an idiot. Because I've wasted so much money over the years on complete and utter rubbish.
Yeah, and stuff.
And, I asked, yes, there was, babe, but it's garbage. I asked my kids, I said, if you ask your kids or you ask anybody, a family member, whatever, I bet they won't really remember what they had for Christmas or birthdays years past.
Mm-hmm.
But I can ask my kids about when we went to Florida back in 2018 and they will be able to tell me so much about that trip that they remember.
Right.
Like going to Walmart in the middle of the night and going to Volcano Bay and going to Universal Studios to Harry Potter World and mom throwing up because she can't do the rides because she's like old. But it's like they remember that stuff.
Yes, exactly.
And it's like, so now I'm gutting my house more so. And I'm like, because I can't, I've got ADHD as well. And I cannot stand the clutter.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, do you know what? Why would I go and spend $50, $100 on that? That's $100 I could put towards a flight for me to go somewhere. That's a night in a hotel, plus the loyalty points, plus the travel credits.
Yep. And I was telling, I did a live the other day saying the same thing. I'm like, no, we're not going out to dinner for $120 a meal, me, you, and your friends for 30 minutes when I could literally put that in our savings for travel,
Oh my dear. And doesn't it? That's just, it was a passport picture. Like I'm just to the point, I'm like, my life, everything I had known. I mean, I was with my ex for 21 years and like everything I'd ever known from when I was 19, it shifted my life so dramatically. I have faced, huge challenges. And I mean, like, it's no secret this time 8 weeks ago, I was using the food bank. And then like this happened and I was like, it's that allowing yourself permission to believe that you can do these things, you can travel to these places and you can build experience from life, because
perfume.
Yeah.
Can I?
You can look, but don't spray it, because I think
The pink one.
we are literally in an economy and a time where I know multiple people. My parents did it. They worked like, 30, 40, 50 hours a week. Some people are working 2 jobs.
Mhm.
And like now, I mean, I've seen it here in Newfoundland, and you've probably seen it over there in the States. Like, it's gone from people like saving for one vacation a year if they're lucky, right? Because if they can afford it, to
Right.
now, I mean, I know people that, like me, they could barely pay their rent and pay their like buy groceries and stuff like that, because the cost of living has increased so dramatically. And so this has opened up the ability to not only save money, but actually, like I said, give people the permission to really think, well, I could go to Beijing.
Yeah.
I could go to China. I could go to Hawaii,
Right.
because how much it's going to cost. Like, I remember in the very beginning, I think it was Nikki had done a comparison for like the Seychelles. Now that is like the dream. And she priced up one trip. It was upwards of 20 grand. Through us, don't get me wrong, it's still a lot, but it was like $9,000.
That's a huge difference. I mean, people that are spending, because there are people spending $20,000 to go on these trips. Period. There are people out there that are doing it. So they would make 2 trips. They would have 2 trips.
I spoke to a guy on a call a few weeks back. And I said to him, I was like, okay, I was like, let's be real. I was like, tell me somewhere you've been. Babe, don't put that in there. She's going to set my car on fire, I swear to God. I was like, tell me somewhere you've been, so that it's relatable what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
So he told me the resort. It was in Mexico, and I found the exact resort. And I asked him, I said, how much did you pay? He said, like, over 7 grand. I was like, okay then. So I pulled it up. His jaw, he nearly fell off his chair. He was like, I was like, he's like, is this a joke? It was like somewhere between 2.5 and 3 grand.
And you know what? I'm so glad you brought that up, because people do message me and they're like, I don't understand how. Like, this can't be real, And it's like, literally, the name of the company is Making Wishes Real. Like, I mean, the reason we can do that and we have a 93% retention rate of memberships is because they don't pay the overhead for the advertising. It's an invite only membership.
And you think how much money these companies, like there's 2 big companies that are the umbrella for Expedia, Kayak, Booking, and all these sites. So all of you out there, if you're there going, oh, I'm just going to do a search. I'm going to search here. I'm going to search here. I can tell you, I can vouch because I've done it.
Yes.
One hotel I looked at, it was $296 and $298 on Booking and Expedia, and I paid like $234. All right. And then they had to still add tax onto that $296 and $298. And so it's a membership subscription. Because the company itself, because our CEO, Yoni, and the company, the board and everything, what they've done is, it's genius. They've built these relationships direct with over 2 million hotel chains. So basically, they're cutting out the middleman.
All over the world.
All over the world, globally. And then, like, and I mean, we haven't even touched on Ticketmaster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll bring this up real quick. I'm gonna add this to the stage, and you can
Love this.
You can go over
Love this. Yeah, Ticketmaster. Like, we've got an affiliation with Ticketmaster. Like, that is a huge recognized global company, and they are working with us. And I'm not talking business here. I'm talking our members. So think Costco membership. It's the same concept, but you're a Travel Advantage member. And so you can even get a base membership for 20 US a month. And that's still going to give you hotels, resorts, flight. Like, it's still going to give for $20 a month.
$20. $20 a month.
Which is wild.
It is wild. It is wild. The whole elite. I'm a Turbo member. Period.
Me too.
I cannot not be a Turbo member because I use their savings. But I mean, your membership can even be waived. If you wanted it to be waived, you know, you can ask the person who invited you here or shared this video with you. Like, we can get it waived, or you can get it waived.
And ultimately, like, if you didn't, I mean, listen, we have a fantastic opportunity that is attached to this. And, you know, if you did decide to go the ambassador route, however, even if you just wanted to refer your 3 so that you get your membership, like, you get your token each month to cover that, you're still going to get your loyalty points every month. You're still going to bank your 250 loyalty points. You don't have to build a big business if that's not your jam, but you've got no cost. There's no overhead cost.
Yeah. I don't have any cost.
I don't. They're, at this point, they're paying me because I'm going. They're paying me to go on the trips and go. Look at what we're doing today. Like, but literally.
I know. I'm so excited, Emma. Thank you so much for hopping on. I do have to get to work.
No, I know. You know what I'm like. I'll talk all day, but this was really good. I am so excited, and you know how passionate I am. I know you are as well. I knew we hadn't had a chance to do this, so I'm so glad we did. But yeah, listen, guys, if you're watching this, get back in touch with Jen or whoever it is you've been talking to. You have literally nothing to lose.
It is not an empty membership. Yeah, nothing to lose, right?
Nothing. Like, and I always say to people, I'm not trying to blow smoke up your butt. I'm like, I'm trying to save you money. I'm trying to put more money back in your pocket so that you and your family, your partner can go and live more. Because I'm telling you now, if there's one thing I've learned, and I'll wrap this up for you. My brother was killed. My brother was murdered on my 21st birthday. All right. And so it's 22 years since I lost my brother. He was 25 when he was killed. And I have lived every single day since my 21st, despite whatever challenges throughout life that I've been faced with. I live every day like tomorrow's never promised, because the reality is there's no guarantee.
Right.
There is no guarantee. And the time goes so quickly. She is now 5. I had her New Year's Eve before COVID, and she is now 5. So I'm like, do you know what? That's gone so fast. Like, guys, don't sleep on it. Don't, like, question it. The biggest, like, scariest jumps that you take, that leap of faith when you're most scared, I guarantee are the ones that will pay off.
Yeah,
I guarantee.
I didn't think about it. I didn't.
I used my rent money.
Like, I talked to one person. I saw one Zoom, and I was like, halfway through, the Zoom wasn't even over, and I'm like, oh, I'm in.
I used rent money and borrowed some money off a friend because I couldn't afford it. But I was like, do you know what? The investment versus what I have rewarded. And like, I signed up, and within 2 hours I was on live with a Nikki talking about going to Dubai. Well, I'm going to Dubai, guys. And I was like, I don't know what didn't even know what I was talking about, but I just knew it was good. But like,
it's so exciting to me too, because like, when the Ilian was on the thing with Heather, the Zoom, the call real quick, and he's like, okay, we're announcing, an event in Vegas, pre-launch, whatever. And my whole team, like all my friends, were like, boom, 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 boom. Everybody bought their tickets because they see, once
I've never been to Vegas. I can't believe I'm going.
Like, you can't unsee it. So it's just like, I'm so excited, because the people that actually sit down and think about it for just a second, you just can't unsee it, and you can't let it
on. And again, the last thing as well to keep in mind is, guys, we are in the middle of summer. I get that. I'm actually astonished with the growth that the response and the growth I've had from this since I started, because from coming from a product-based background, like July and August were dead zones because everybody's out loving life and you know, and it's been slower, but at the end of the day, I'm going to enjoy my summer with my kids and everything else. But like, just to put it into context, you can make a legitimate, real income from this. So much so that like I joined late May, and I'm not boastful about money. I don't like to brag about money, but like I went from using the food bank. I just gone back to work in May, and then I found this, and I actually handed my notice in at my job because I'm literally going to be traveling so much. And like, again, just to put it into context, and don't sort of compare yourself to me. I say this to everybody, but I have no filter when it comes to this because I'm passionate about it. I literally talk. I'll talk to the guy on the hotel reception. I talk to everybody I meet about it. I just picked up some Ray Dunn off a girl and I was telling her about it. She was like, send me some information. But I've made over 10,000 Canadian dollars since I joined.
Yeah. I mean, it's there. It's there.
But not everybody wants to do that, and I respect that. But even the membership, it is a no-brainer. Honest to God, go and sign up. Even if you start with a $20 membership, and then when you decide you like it and you want to save more, then you get your elite. And then when you see, well, maybe I could save more than that, then get your turbo.
That's right. Baby steps, right? You can take baby steps.
Or you can just do what we did and go all in and just dive in.
Yeah, or you can just be like, I'm in.
Jen, it's been a pleasure.
Bye, Emma. Thank you.
I love you, and thank you so much for having me on today. I appreciate you so much.
Later.
I'll see you later. Bye, love. Take care. Bye, darling. Bye, bye.